Jackson with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
Just 4 to shoot. Freak kicks to Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
It's Jackson with the drive. Jackson can't get that one to fall. The Bulls leading by 13. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. And that one's good. Free. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Clippers.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
It's all in by the Bulls. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Rose dishes to Butler. And he dunks it down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And it's Harris off the drive. The feed to Jackson. Here's Freak. The layup off target.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
To the wing on the left. Now Rose. 23 points for him the last game against Dallas. McDermott, no one around him. No good on the triple. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls out front, up by 50. And emerging as a superstar, tremendous growth from Freak. We caught up with ace defender Jimmy Butler about the challenge. But naturally, for a player like Jimmy Butler, who loves defense, plays terrific defense. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Bargnani. Freak comes in for Morris. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Andre Robertson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. McDermott's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Rose. Jackson and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. Freak is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your 2 guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
Chicago leading by 17. Temple the pass to Gasol. The dish to Temple. They set the pick. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Bulls shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
.56 seconds left now here in the second. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Harris kicks to Freak. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Back to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Harris dishes to Freak. It's rebounded by Portis.
But yes, what the
Physically, there's no
fuck?
doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Pau Gasol.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Jackson drives in. Pass to Drummond. No one near him. Chicago grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And through the first half,
Kevin, I have Derek.
and welcome back to our special. Marcus Morris comes in for Bargnani. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Andre Robertson in for Caldwell Pope. The Bulls also changing it up. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Doug McDermott in for Dunleavy. So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Doug McDermott is out there with Portis. And it's Noah in at the 5, down low. The Bulls have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Chicago with the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played a role for them. He ended with 7 points.
Oh my God,
and
that
not
was
a
so legit.
surprise in how he scored. Drew contact and finished at the free throw line. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Outside Jackson, kicks to Harris. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Bulls leading by 18. Outside Butler. To the paint. Here's Noah. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And it's Freak missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And now Rose running the floor all by himself. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Garrett Temple is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Pistons trail by 20. Roberson the pass to Jackson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Bargnani is checked in for Freak. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Freak, he's in at center. Andre Robertson out there with Udrich. Then it's Williams. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Now here's Freak, defended by Gibson.
Oh my
Here's
god, ik heb een
Freak,
enkelbreaker.
and it's
Ik
good
heb
off the back.
enkelbreaker!
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the paratrooper squad on that kind of
Ik heb een enkelbreaker bij die van de fucking Chicago Bulls,
152
jongen.
left to play here in the fourth.
Die
Gasol
bitch is
kicks to
gek,
Gibson.
meestal zegt ze niks op en
Back to
wil
Gasol.
dat ik er
Passes to
binnen
Portis.
zet. Haal je kaartje op
Shot from
internet.
12.
Hey
And it's
up!
Freak with the rebound.
Die bitch is gek, nog een
Freak's
keertje
got
voor
his
een
third rebound
enkelbreaker.
tonight.
Na, 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 na.
Pass to
Ik was
Williams.
al binnen. Ik was al binnen, ik was al binnen. Oh, wat?
Oh, with the block.
Boom!
Nice ball movement by Detroit.
Yeah!
Well, guys, this was never really a
back.
contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
But Steve, you know, you don't see
Wow,
this
wow,
kind
wow,
of a
wow.
blowout often. But tonight,
Nee,
this is
oh,
a
fuck.
quality win across the board to deliver out.
Ja, waar gaat je zo kijken met je
Clark,
fucking
this kind of
startje?
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure
Kom aan, kom nog eens
on,
enkelbreaker.
and
Kom aan, pas, pas,
clearly
pas.
were dominant in every
Hier,
area.
pas.
Milestone win
Give
for
us
the
this
season. This will
service.
push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Greg, they've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least
turnover.
that's the plan.
I need to
And what a
rebound.
huge standout performance it was for Derrick Rose.
What the
Just
fuck?
an
Ik
outpouring
wou
of
helemaal niet
points from
gooien,
him.
gast.
Nobody could do
Had de
much
haat te
to
kijken,
keep
ene
him
keer naar
from
boven en dan
dropping
begint
it
hem
in.
al direct
Well, they're past
te
the
gooien.
points.
Zo fucking annoying.
Dishes it to Gibson. 18 feet out. Portis can't get
Ik
it
was
to
al
go.
binnen.
Here's Freak. On the wing, Williams.
Again.
And Udrich kicks to Freak. And it's going to be out of bounds. The ball
What?
will take.
And that's just careless.
What turnover?
You have got to have your head in the game.
Now here's Brooks. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned
haal
by
je
the
kaartje
manner in
op
which their team was
internet.
dismantled.
Yeah, you know what?